Hello, and welcome to Pirate News. I'm Jack Haigney.
And I'm Liam Harding. On today's episode, we will be giving you the latest from across the campus, tri-state area, and the globe.
We will also have your Seton Hall sports update and the 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area.
Seton Hall will play host to accomplished MLB player Alex Rodriguez as the Center for Sports Media presents Alex Rodriguez Beyond Baseball. Rodriguez, along with Seton Hall alums Bob Lee, 76, and Bardia Shah Reyes, 95, will lead a conversation to dive deeper into the industry, as well as see an insight on how Rodriguez has turned his illustrious career into his entrepreneurship empire. This will be the debut event for the Center of Sports Media since its launch in October 2021. The event is scheduled for Monday, April the 4th in Bethany Hall and is open for all students.
Today, Thursday, March 17th, Seton Hall will be holding an exciting event at the IHS campus in Nutley. The Office of Student Engagement will be hosting dog therapy. Students are encouraged to drop by and say hello to the therapy dogs from noon to 1:30. This event is one of many events curated by the Office of Student Engagement where students get the opportunity to benefit from all the positive effects of dog therapy. This event will be recurring at the IHS campus every month for the foreseeable future. You can say hello to our furry friends by dropping by the Winter Garden and Library.
The Office of Student Engagement is now taking nominations for the 2021-2022 Student Leadership Awards. Students and organizations alike can be nominated for one of the following awards: Student Organization of the Year, Outstanding New Student Organization, Philanthropy and Service Award, Outstanding Program, the Outstanding Leadership in Promoting Diversity Award, the Advisor of the Year, the Mother Seton Award for Presidential Leadership, the University Award for Distinguished Leadership. Descriptions of each award as well as the nomination form can be found on the Seton Hall University website under Student Life. Deadline for nominations is Friday, April 8, 2022, with the award ceremony taking place on May 2, 2022 in Bethany Hall.
Seton Hall students, faculty, administrators, and alumni are coming together in support of Ukraine. Through Dove on March 3rd and 4th, they received around 9,000 essential humanitarian aid items. These items include diapers, disposable tableware, first aid supplies, and hygiene products. In addition to the supplies they raised, $2,451 to purchase more supplies. Students say the Dove van was so full of supplies it could not fit a single passenger. President Nair met with Governor Murphy to collaborate with the Ukraine American Cultural Center of New Jersey to continue helping Ukraine.
Now we'll send it over to Brady for your Seton Hall sports update. Brady?
Thanks, Liam. Hello, Pirate sports fans. I'm Brady O'Malley here with your Seton Hall sports update. March Madness has begun. 64 teams enter, only one will remain victorious. And it's always a great thing when our own men's basketball team is in. This Friday, catch the Pirates face off against TCU at 10 p.m. for a spot in the second round of the tourney. Speaking of tournaments, our women's basketball team is also in the winner-go-home mindset as they enter the Women's National Invitation Tournament. Watch them this Thursday take on FDU at historic Walsh Gymnasium. And we'll shy away from the insanity of tournament season as we congratulate men's baseball senior Brennan O'Neill as the Big East Pitcher of the Week after the Pirates beat number 11th ranked Florida in a 6-4 victory. The team will now travel to Oklahoma State for a 4-game series starting this Thursday. That's all for your Seton Hall sports update. Once again, I'm Brady O'Malley. Now back to Jack and Liam with more of the news you need to know.
Thanks, Brady. On Tuesday, March 15th, the Senate passed a bill that would make daylight savings time permanent in the United States. The bill, titled the Sunshine Protection Act, passed unanimously in the Senate. This bill still needs to go through the House and be signed by the President to become law, though the bill has much support across the aisle. Daylight savings has been observed in the United States since 1918 in order for Americans to get more daylight in the warmer months. Now, about 3 in 4 Americans say that they would rather not observe the change. Those states are not required to observe daylight savings time. Only Hawaii and parts of Arizona do not observe the change every year.
For the first time since 2004, New Jersey will be represented by 3 schools in this year's March Madness tournament. Seton Hall will represent the Garden State along with Rutgers and St. Peter's. When this last occurred in 2004, New Jersey was represented by Princeton, Monmouth, and Seton Hall. No matter who is being rooted on, New Jerseyans alike are glad to see New Jersey basketball being represented on the big stage.
Now we will head over to Dana Bell with your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Dana?
Thanks, Jack. Hi, Pirates. I'm Dana Bell, and I'm here to give you your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Spring break is over, but spring showers are just beginning, so bring an umbrella out today, which has a high of 54 and a low of 43, paired with an 80% chance of rain. Friday will bring us sunny skies with a high of 72 and a low of 46. The rain comes back on Saturday with a 70% chance of thunderstorms alongside a high of 66 and a low of 50. On Sunday, we'll see slightly cloudy skies with a high of 57 and a low of 45. And Monday will bring back the sun again with a high of 63 and a low of 43. That's it for your 5-day weather forecast. I'm Dana Bell, handing it back to Liam and Jack with the latest news.
After a long 60 years, Little Miss Nobody has been named. Yavapai County Sheriff's Office announced that DNA technology had successfully identified the girl. The girl whose body was found in the Arizona desert has been identified as Sharon Lee Galigayos. Galigayos was abducted July 21, 1960, at the age of 4 years old outside relatives' house in New Mexico. 10 days later, her body was found in Arizona desert. Due to DNA technology capabilities of the time, officials were unable to identify her, thus the case went cold until 2015. Galigayos' nephew, Ray Chavez, attended the press conference and gave some words. He said, "Thank you for keeping my aunt safe and never forgetting her. It's amazing the work that you did for our family, to be at peace."
Governor Gavin Newsom signed legislation on Monday, March 14th, to counteract the admission freeze imposed on UC Berkeley's admissions after a lawsuit against the university forced them to limit undergraduate admission. Berkeley was court-ordered to reduce their in-person student population after a neighborhood group filed a lawsuit against the university, arguing Berkeley's housing situation. The legislation, passed unanimously by California lawmakers, will allow universities in California with court orders against them related to the student population to have 18 months before action is taken against these schools. This new legislation ends a hectic few weeks for both Berkeley and other UC schools, as the court order decrease in allowed enrollment into the university would cause spillover, thus making all UC schools more challenging to get into and hindering prospective California students.
That's going to wrap up today's episode of Pirate News. I'm Liam Harding.
And I'm Jack Haigney. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great St. Patrick's Day.